It does a lot of things all at the same time. It makes me, it's great for relieving anxiety. It, sometimes if you got the muscle soreness or something, this is the place I'm coming to work that out.
So she's talking about how physical tension and anxiety are both things that flow therapy helps her with. And that's because the two are interlinked. If you've got anxiety or stress in your mind, that can manifest physically as tension, soreness, pain. And on the other side, if you've got muscle pain, soreness, physical tension throughout your body, that can also lead to us experiencing anxiety in our minds. So by floating and helping with either side of the equation, that's going to also improve the second order consequence of your mind or body, whichever it is.
Or sometimes if the world's crazy, this is for an hour and a half, like this makes more sense here than it does anywhere else in the world. So it kind of hits a lot of levels.
And so she's talking about essentially information overload, which is what a lot of us experience today. Whether it's just an overload of news, information, social media, emails on your phone and laptop. It's just a lot to take in and process. And when we get overwhelmed, we can't make sense of the stuff that we're processing or seeing. So oftentimes floating is a great way to just get away from all that stimulation, all that information for a second, so that we can kind of relax and process all the stuff that's going on in our life and actually make sense of it.
The first thing I'll say, oh, what are you doing? And I'll say, I'm going to go float. And they give you this weird look in their face, like, what are you doing? And then you kind of have to explain to them, oh, I'm going to the float tank. And everybody's always kind of curious about, well, they ask, you know, why, what does it do? And you kind of give them the benefits it does to you, but you kind of tell them that, you know, it's a personal experience, does something great for everybody else. But they're always curious about the tank itself, how long, how do you do it?
And that's a great point. Floating helps so many different people with so many different benefits that it's important you discover for yourself what floating does for you. It's such a unique individual experience, but we make sure to run everybody through a thorough orientation so that you know what to expect when it comes to the procedure, what the tanks are like, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let us know. And I highly encourage you, if you have any interest or curiosity in floating, to click the link and book a float with us. And so when you come in, we'll make sure to take care of you, run you through everything, and make sure you feel as comfortable and prepared to get the most out of your float experience.